So welcome back to the channel. Please don't forget to like this video and the others if you're enjoying it, and don't mind if you hit the subscribe button either if you're interested in Triumph specific videos. As I mentioned in my previous videos, I've been doing some work on a 1953 Triumph Thunderbird 6T. It's a 650 Ironhead motor, and all of my past experience was working on unit construction 650 and 750 Triumph. So I thought it might be interesting just to talk a little bit about some of the books I've collected that helped me sort of do the research and walk me through essentially a pre-unit Triumph motor, not having done one before myself. So bear with me. In the previous video, I did mention that one of the most important things that you get is a parts list and a workshop manual, both which I found online, and they were in PDF form. I simply had downloaded them, and I printed a couple of copies, one to kick around the shop here and the other to sit in the library. Another book that I've owned for some time, but I found it useful, is The History of Triumph Motorcycles in America by Lindsay Brooke and David Galen. It's particularly well written and comprehensive, and one of the first mentions I heard of the Nicholson brothers, which was a huge presence in the Canadian market. They opened up in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, a Canadian province, and they were present for some time. This is really useful just if you like the Triumph brand and you want to know a little bit more about its history. Similarly, another iconic guy in motorcycle literature is Roy Bacon. I did pick up a Triumph Twin restoration book, which again is full of excerpts from shop manuals, but it actually walks through the evolution of the Triumph Speed Twin and Thunderbirds from a rigid frame with a sprung hub up to the swing arm frame. Very, very useful background information that, quite frankly, I didn't find in other books. One of my recent purchases that, I don't know, there's lots of eye candy in it. I thought being a Bible, it would have a whole ton of information that simply wasn't available anywhere else. And there is a lot of data in it that's incredibly useful, but there's a lot of pretty pictures of bikes and old adverts that that essentially, it's nice to have, it's nice to thumb through, but I'm not sure that it's the gold mine it claimed to be, given what I paid for it. Along a similar vein, I've got just a super profile of a Triumph Thunderbird by Ivor Davis. This is not worth, I think I paid $30 Canadian for it, and it's really not worth the money. Not much other than what reads like a motorcycle magazine article, stuff with a whole bunch of other pictures that aren't particularly helpful. There's certainly no data in it that helps me, or very little compared to the other ones I've just walked through. Finally, this is the one that really, I just mentioned the Nicholsons in Saskatoon. This was actually a book that they started publishing in 1942. This is the 6th edition, and Mr. Nicholson continued to update it. I think the 6th edition dates to 1969. It has a chapter on most motorcycle brands. This one, for example, is Honda. Chapter 17 deals with Triumphs. There's a chapter on Vincent's. What I particularly like about this book is this is the true Bible, in the sense that it walks through about 5 pages on how to tune up and properly time pre-unit motors. And there's explicitly a section on how to tune an SU carburetor, which all my bikes have only ever had AMO carburetors on it. So the SU is a bit of a strange animal to me. So this is really useful. If you can get your hands on one, I recommend anybody that's into working on bikes pick it up, particularly vintage machines. So thanks for your time. Hopefully you found this useful. Like I said, don't hesitate to subscribe and hit the like button. Thanks.